Hey, everybody. Hey, listen, I am going to give this a couple minutes, see who jumps on here. But in the interim, let me talk a little bit about a theme, a recurring theme that seems to be coming up in a lot of conversations. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Conversations with clients, conversations with prospects, conversations with friends, conversations with me when I'm by myself and in my head. And it's all about these guarded secrets that we hold on to, and doubt and fear and all of the things that I think are really, I don't think, I know they're natural. I know that one of the most universal things about the human condition is this lizard brain that's always trying to protect us and point out danger and tap into that fight or flight mechanism that we all have inside of us. But we can rise above this. And a lot of the people that I'm talking to, they know that they've been through an experience. They know that they have something to share with the world. But just like me, years ago, they don't know that they're articulate enough or smart enough or clever enough to bring this message to the world in the right way. They don't know that they're qualified enough. They don't know if, there's just so many reasonable things that stand in the way of them getting this message, this example out into the world. And here's what helped me. So a lot of you know that I wrote a book. Some of you don't know that, but I wrote a memoir, and it's about my deepest, darkest secrets. It's about my prison sentence. It's about my drug addiction. It's about things that I thought I was going to hide from the world for the rest of my life. And I, a couple of years ago, made a decision that this story that I doubted, this story that I was holding on to tightly, this story that I thought would ruin my life, would diminish the quality of my children's lives and my wife's life. This story that I thought if I told anybody about, our friends, the people I worked for, any of them, that my wife wouldn't get to play bunco with the girls anymore, that nobody would want to drink wine with her, that the kids at school would make fun of my children, that the whole house of cards that I had created in my life would just crumble because I let this secret get out. And then one day, I decided, you know what? This story is not mine to hold on to. Yeah, it was mine to go through. It was mine to experience. It was mine to learn from. But it was not mine to guard anymore. I was no longer the gatekeeper of this story, of this example, of this opportunity for inspiration for so many people. This story belonged to them. And when I shifted the way I saw my experience, when I shifted the way I saw my failures and my shortcomings and my obstacles and my guilt, and I shifted it to, it's for them. Because there's people out there right now that are thinking they shouldn't exist any longer. There are people out there now who think they can't climb above whatever hurdle it is. Maybe they didn't get a college degree and they don't think that they can get the job. Maybe their life is a big compromise because they didn't do the right things. They didn't go to the right school. They didn't meet the right people, whatever it is. But there's also people out there that think, hey, I'm addicted to drugs. I'm going to be addicted to drugs for the rest of my life. Why do I want to move forward? And my story can be the example. Not the anomaly, but the example of what these people can do. And this Patchwork Junkie, this whole memoir belonged to them. And it gave me the courage. It erased the shame. It erased the guilt. And I will tell anybody until the day I die that not only did my life not crumble and fall, but it is exponentially better. I would never pretend to be complete and altogether and healed, but I am exponentially closer than I have ever been in my entire life. I know me. I have less shame. I have less weight that I carry. I am excited about getting my story out. Anybody that's talked to me for 10 minutes, good luck not hearing about all these bad things that I did in my younger days, because now it's shifted from my scarlet letter to a badge of pride, and I cannot tell anybody enough how good that feels. I can't explain the weight that was lifted off because I turned my setback into a comeback. And I understand that's a cheesy saying and a trite term that a lot of people use. But when I did that, man, I'm getting chills right now. It gave me purpose. It gave me renewed everything. And I realized that this is why I went through all that. All of those questions, all of those doubts, when I sat in a cell all by myself thinking I'm going to rot for 30 years in prison, and I'm wondering, why did this happen to me? Why? Well, this is why. And I'm going to tell everybody, you did not go through what you went through and climb back up so that you can hide it all inside your chest. You did not survive the things that you survived so that you can keep it to yourself and be ashamed of it. You survived what you survived. You went through what you went through. You learned what you learned so that you can share it with the next person that needs it way more than you do, so that you can start many ripple effects and in return do your part to change the world. So anybody out there who's wrestling with this idea that nobody's going to get it, or wrestling with the idea that you're not the messenger of this story because you're not articulate enough, you're not smart enough, or whatever bullshit story you're selling yourself, stop it. Because this world needs you. This world needs your wisdom, needs your love, needs your compassion, and it needs it more than ever. So let me inspire you guys in my way. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but it doesn't stop me from getting out there and banging the drum of love and compassion, and it's never over. We all need hope. So anybody that hears this, anybody that's got doubt, anybody that's wrestling with whatever the hell your inner voice is telling you, reach out to me. Reach out to me. I guarantee in 5 minutes I'll get you inspired, charged up, and ready to go kick ass. Okay? You can DM me. You can email me. Visit my website, KyleDeanHouston.com. I answer every single email every single day, and I do my best to encourage people to do amazing things. So, hey, Sarah, I see you. I can't pronounce everybody, and I wish that I knew you, but I see all of you on there. I'll give you a quick wave. Thanks for doing this. Listen, I try to do a live every single day. I try to make it impactful. I try to talk about things that are important to me, which I think may be important to you guys. So I hope to see you on here again. Love seeing you this time. Be good to each other. Hey, we're all in this thing together. Talk to you soon.